slip in position. Straight a little bit left side. End of his first over. 2 done, 10 for none.
ভাই দরকারের সময় নেট নাই, আপনার চাই রবি ওয়াইফাই। ব্যাটারি ব্যাকআপ সহ এখন নেট অন সারাক্ষণ। এভাবেই ভালোবাসার রঙগুলোকে আপন করে শুরু এক রঙিন যাত্রা। 5000-এর বেশি শেডস নিয়ে এখন নতুন ফর্মুলায় নতুন থাকে এলো বার্জার রঙের এক থাকুন রঙিন।
Nice little head-to-head to watch for now. Townsend bowling to Abhishek. For today's game, it's only bowled 7 balls to him, and he got him out twice. There's a nice little head-to-head to check out as he's running in. His first over was really good.
It's not going to stop them from doing this. This is a proper matchup at this stage. They have the better of Abhishek Sharma. Talking about Tanzim here. Started off really impressively. India going Surya, interestingly, at the toss said that he would have liked to bat first, which is actually the risky thing to do here in Dubai, because when you bat second, you have just a huge advantage. 2 to 4 games, their teams batting second have won both.
Move in. Going across the left hand, Abhishek Sharma. A bit loose at the moment.
And I tell you what, the reason why we just have 10 runs on the board is not because the batters are doing anything improper or incorrect. It's just the quality of bowling. There are 4 changes. Just a reminder who's new here. Parvez Hussain Imran, Saifuddin, Rishad Hussain, the left arm, I beg your pardon, the leg spinner, and Tanzim, the guy we're watching right now.
Last game that Rashad played, he picked up 2 for 18 off his 4. Nice, unfit. Oh, Jack Ali's put him down. It's not a normal keeper, of course, Jack Ali.
I was just getting this feeling that maybe they need to have a slip against Abhishek Sharma before this ball, because there is pace. He's in a good rhythm, he's getting the ball to move around. Tough catch for the keeper. They gave his best. The captain. But this is sensational stuff from Tanzim.
Made a lot of ground. That would have been a brilliant catch had it been taken. Would have been one serious story had he picked him up again.
Tanzim, I should be saying not Tanzim. Here he is again.
Sweet drive, straight to the man, extra cover.
This is actually good stuff. The Shubman Gill is a class player. He's had this unbelievable series in England. Surya Kumar Yadav will bat at number 3.
Looking stressed.
Yeah, Sanjay Samson is used at number 4 and 5. He's got 3 T20 international hundreds, all at number 1, opening the innings. So that is something India will have to work out sooner than later. But at the moment, all eyes on this guy, Tanzim.
Beautifully. There is a man out there. It's on the bounce. Should go for 4. It's good work in the outfield. Sweetly picked up.
It is a great shot, but the fielder for a while was in business. It seemed like he was getting close to the ball. And the only reason that happened is we have a long boundary on the leg side today.
Tandem certainly is charging at the moment. Trying to bowl with a bit of extra.
Goes right to the pitch, so no question of hitting the ball here. We can see that he's got so close to the ball. The most sensible thing to do was to hit it along the ground. A scorcher.
Airborne. Airborne is going a long way with that one. That's a fine shot for half a dozen. Terrific stuff.
This time he didn't get to the pitch. And that's why he just went with the flow, which meant that the ball was going to be in the air. It's so sweet. Oh God, this guy. The aesthetics of his batting is great to watch.
He's got 10 off 2 balls now, the first 2 of the over. Bowling, that's one. Using that just for 1. Swap it over, give Abhishek a bit of a go.
This is, I mean, you could be supporting any team, but you can't say that you're not enjoying this. Abhishek Sharma was a very unique approach to Punjab boys.
সেই খেলাতে
different approaches. What a shot that was.
ছাত্র শিক্ষকের
Now the girls been the more controlled of the two so far. Obviously doesn't quite hit his straps at this stage.
খেলা দেখার জন্য উপস্থিত হয়েছে এবং করছেন বাংলাদেশ বনাম
Theoretically, it's the left-hand batter who generally catches him on the left-hand spinner.
হয়েছেন টিএসসিতে
Wonderful player, Shubman Gill. Red ball captain, obviously, and doing a fine job as the skipper in the test. Chopping that one down. Again, just superb placement, and he's timed it well again. It's slowing up. It's a bit slow on that side of the ground. Good running.
He'll do it wholly. With Ridoy, whether it's in the field or whether he's batting, he'll just give it everything. Shubman Gill with that cut shot shown that he can be equally punishing of the bat with just too much ability. Easy. When you look at Shubman Gill and the general Indian batting, just too much ability. Most opposition in this tournament.
Pleasing to watch. It's a dive into the swimming pool. Early dive from Ridoy. Just having a bit of a check right now, by the way, and see if there was a short run. Let's have a look. Yeah, something behind that? Yeah, there's something behind the line. I think he's okay. Looks like it's grounded. That's one in we can tick off. What about the other side as well? That ticked off? Yep, that looks fine as well. Watching that closely as he just puts that bat down. Good technique both batsmen, the stretch and turn. Last ball, the over 15 from it so far. 32 for none at the moment. He's decided to have a go as well. Has he hit it far enough? Yeah, he has. Certainly has. Joining the party as well. 6 to finish the over. 21 from it. 4 done. 38 for none.
কি ভাই দরকারের সময় নেট নাই আপনার চাই রবি ওয়াইফাই ব্যাটারি ব্যাকআপ সহ এখন নেট অন সারাক্ষণ
নতুন সার্ফ এক্সেল আছে টার্বো ক্লিন টেকনোলজি যা 100 কঠিন দাগ দূর করে এক ধোয়াতেই নতুন সার্ফ এক্সেল
এভাবেই ভালোবাসার রংগুলোকে আপন করে শুরু হোক এক রঙিন যাত্রা 5000-এর বেশি শেডস নিয়ে এখন নতুন ফর্মুলায় নতুন প্যাকে এলো বার্জার রোকেল এক থাকো রঙিন
So India back on track, going at over 9
আবার
runs
বলে
an over.
রাখি বাংলাদেশ
Good
বনাম
last couple of
ভারতের যে
overs.
হাই ভোল্টেজ আজকে
The momentum
ক্রিকেট
shift
খেলাটি রয়েছে
in
সেই
power play,
খেলাটি
Korea
দেখার জন্য,
Kudos now.
এই মুহূর্তে হাজার হাজার দর্শক এবং
He'll be
জনতা
aggressive
তারা
early and,
উপস্থিত রয়েছে ঢাকা বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ের টিএসসিতে।
Abhishek getting into the
দেখছেন
act as
যে
well.
প্রচুর
The press into the attack.
জনতা এই মুহূর্তে উপস্থিত হয়েছেন, তারা দেখছেন, উপভোগ করছেন বাংলাদেশের খেলা। তো দেখছেন যে আজকে জানেন
So the first 2 overs 10 runs, the next 2 overs 28. Good evening, Anand.
বাংলাদেশের যেটি নিয়ে অনেকে
Good evening, Ravi. Good evening, all.
অনেকেই কনফিডেন্সের সাথে বলতেছে যে বাংলাদেশ এবার আজকে ভারতকে হারিয়ে বাংলাদেশ জিতবে। অনেকে বলছেন ভারতকে হারাতে পারলে আমরা এশিয়া কাপ জিতে যাবো, এরকমটা অনেকে বলছেন।
84 meters for that distance. Lovely piece of timing. 4 changes, Ravi, for Bangladesh. No skipper.
মুহূর্তে খেলা দেখতে
He's out with the side strain. And a drop catch doesn't really help the team scores. That's up in the air. And goes the distance. And doesn't take him long. Was just trying to hit the ball a little too hard in the first 2 overs. Now the rhythm's back. The ball sailing over the fence. You're such a beautiful striker of the cricket ball. Youngster watching it, this is how you need to play. It's not a half volley by any measure. But He's hit that off the up, trusting his instinct and trusting the bounce. And it comes once again from the middle part of the bat.
I'll immediately mid-off, mid-on disappear to the boundary. Finally, third man come up. The length has to be different. He'll get two. In fact, mid-off has gone back in the ring. He's done that time and time again in this Asia Cup. He plays the field. He drop back long on, he keep it off up, he'll go over mid-off. He chooses his spots, gets into position early. You mentioned 4 changes. You for it?
No. Because I thought maybe perhaps Taskin Ahmed and also Mahdi Hassan, the right-arm off spinner, with so many left-handers in the first 6 or 7, would have been a bit handy. Important for Chris to realize this is the sort of where you need to take the pace off the ball.
That's quite timing it. Yet only a single. Jafar Ali, he's played over 282 games across formats, but never captained the side. It'll be a challenge for him. Meanwhile, the balls have been disappearing over the fence. 14 sixes for Abhishek Sharma. Well, he went all guns blazing against Pakistan, Abhishek Sharma. He was hammered the bowling to all parts. He made it look easy. Could spare anyone.
He started with the first ball, 6. Remember that 6 of Shah Afridi. And then they never looked back. Just kept on picking those boundaries at will. Treat to watch.
Now deep middle of it. Long one comes up into the ring. And what does he do? Give himself room. And just slices it over third man to bring up at the 50.
জানতে পারলাম বাবার মাধ্যমে যে বিকাশে সেভিংস করে দেবে। এটা সব থেকে ভালো লাগে যে কম অ্যামাউন্টেই করা যায়। ক্যাশ আউট করতে গেলে কোনো চার্জ লাগে না।
বিকাশ বিপিএস টাকা জমায় সারা দেশ।
নতুন সার্ফ এক্সেল আছে টার্বো ক্লিন টেকনোলজি, যা 100 কঠিন দাগ দূর করে এক ধোয়াতেই। নতুন সার্ফ এক্সেল।
So again, a brisk start, like they've done right through this tournament in power play. Is Saifuddin into the attack? Comes into the side today. Mehdi Hassan, Shariful Islam, Taskin Ahmed not playing. And Nitin Das injured. Pervez Hussain, Rishad Hussain, Tanzim Hassan, and Saifuddin. Mentioned about the starts, they've got all 3 previous games over 60 in power play. 2 clean strikes, this one down the ground. And that one, the last ball of the previous over, just helping it on its way. Field was up on the offside, smartly gives himself room. With good anticipation of line, length as well. Mid-off was up, he knew the bowler will go on the shorter side.
That's why